There we go. Now we're set up right. Holy cow. Riley, Oozin, Dan, Knife, all welcome in. Thank you for coming in so quickly. Holy cow. Sitting here messing with things already. Acquired first once again. Killing it, man. You're on top of it. Oh, excuse you? Killing it. You're on top of it these days. President's falling behind, guys. What's this guy doing? Welcome in, Fancy. Hope everyone's having a good night. Sit here refreshing my YouTube waiting. Appreciate that. I like the commitment. It's appreciated. I've done it as well. I was reading so much, but I had to call my buddy about my water pump. All good. There are more important things than being first into the stream. I appreciate everyone winning. Be crazy. He's slow. He might be locked up, honestly. He may not have any way to get free at this point. 1 second, this music set up right. I think he's lost forever. Homework kick? Hard to say. He sent one weird message in the Discord that oddly lined up with exactly how Dan likes to tell stories. So I don't know, this whole thing's creeping me out now. Give him a lollipop, he should be distracted. What headphones? They are the Steel Series. I have no clue what model they are, honestly. They were a gift from a buddy of mine. He upgraded his to really, really nice ones, and he gave me these, and I'm blown away. They're really nice. They're sick headphones, though. I like them. They're comfy, too. Washed my dog today. She doesn't smell like Fritos no more. Dude, the best thing ever is like a clean dog that isn't like all greasy and oily. My 100-pound Bernese Mountain Dog is a mess most of the time. Dog's nuts. And he just lives outside. He never wants to come in. Rain, shine, snow, he just wants to lay outside. All day, if I let him. This is the one song that don't work. 1 sec. Spent a bunch of time. Fritos smell good, but not when it's your dog for some reason. It's not like a good Fritos, it's just Fritos. It's like a weird Fritos. I don't even know how to describe it. I have a hard time finding a new headset because the sound is slightly different between different ones. Ooh. I could see that. I'm probably not the pickiest in the world when it comes to that stuff. I didn't even have a headset before this, honestly. Oh, wait, that's not right. Oh yeah, it is. That's it. Inside. I was, when I first started playing Valorant with my buddies, I was just using my phone with Discord and some Apple headphones. And my buddy was like, dude, I'm getting new headphones. You're taking these. So you can actually play with us and not be annoying. I was like, deal. Quick question, with the symmetry, should I do same design on outside and make it different so it's not all the same? Also should have half pillars. They 100% should have half pillars. They should have... There's a lot of ash cement stuff. Unfortunately, that's not in the game. That like an ash cement pillar? How cool would that look? It would change everything. I would make it look epic. I don't know. The symmetry, you just gotta feel it out a little bit. There is definitely a thing... There is a thing of too much symmetry. It can get to a point where it's like distracting, I guess, in the build. But it just depends. So far, yours looks really good. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's working. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think you're on the right track. Here to say hello. We're not going to stay long. Got to catch up with some sleep. No worries, Velocity. Thanks for checking in, saying hi. Appreciate it. Inning. Once upon a midnight, dreary while I pondered, weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore when I nodded. Nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, add to one gentle rapping. So is Crazy alive, Dan? That's the question. Rapping at my chamber door. Didn't read the second message fast enough. Or is it like some T-Pain rapping? Velocity with the 99 cents. Thank you again, man. Appreciate it. And you're only staying in for a few. Holy cow. You're too kind. Too kind. Dan, you're getting more suspicious every night. I don't know. Or is it actually, Dan is actually crazy? Now, wouldn't that be crazy? I gotta do all of those. Get these finished. Hit new game, +2 earlier. Nearly cried a tear of joy when I teleported from the grill back to base. Dude, it's like a magical feeling. It's so nice. That would be crazy. It is an actually amazing feeling to teleport. Knife with 5? Holy cow, you guys. You're crazy. What is this? I was like, what an epic night last night. You guys were way too generous. Will not let you win. I think you got him beat. Don't worry. What is this phone doing on? Sorry. Work phone is loading emails. Yuck. Just silence that. There we go. But thank you, Knife. You are way too generous, my friend. Welcome in, Mr. Ismoka. Hope you're having a good night. Hope everyone's having a good night, honestly. Went over to my parents' house. It's not my birthday tonight, but my dad made dinner. Had some ribs. Oh, they were so good. Twice baked potatoes, ribs, jalapeno cheesy bread. Oh, so good. I'm rebuilding the sandcastle, stealing ideas from you. Nice. If you're not part of the Discord, you should definitely join, because I've seen a couple really cool ideas from different people. Just from some different people I know in the community that have built some really also pretty cool sorry, there we go. Just to show a bit of support. Thank you. I do appreciate it a lot. But I've seen some really interesting... I feel like the sandbox is big enough that there's about 1 billion different ways that you could design in it. So I'd be really interested to see some screenshots of what you got. Because mine is definitely not the only way to do it. And I've seen some really interesting ones. Tomorrow, Riley? Tomorrow what? come by, but it's late. I'm not English native. No worries at all. Where are you from, out of curiosity? I've been amazed at how many people from all over the world are, oh yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah. I'm amazed at how many people from like all over the world have already found this stream. France, that's a new one. Sick. I have been to France. One time many years ago, my parents and aunt and uncle and stuff, we ended up getting a canal boat down the Canal du Midi. It was such a fun trip. Just like a week on the water. Super epic. Stop in, getting like wine and cigars. It was wonderful. Every night, just sitting out on the boat in beautiful weather. Found it has a small community and we spread over the world. Ain't that the truth? I'm decent buddies with a German content creator, ALJ Buddy, if you've never heard of him. I don't understand 90% of the chat, but he's a very, very good builder if you've never checked him out. He has some crazy like oak tree sprawling city build and a giant Ferris wheel. He's got some really cool stuff. Honestly, it's been so long, I don't actually remember the exact areas. We stopped in so many towns, and I never once looked at a map because I didn't plan any of the trip. My dad and uncle did. All I did was eat amazing food and enjoy the amazing scenery. I'm sorry I don't have more information. I should probably figure that out at some point. But it was beautiful. Yeah. American fancy jump scare. I'll have to look it up after stream. See if my dad remembers the exact areas we were in. Very late, right? Hope he's alive. He seemed fairly busy the last 2 nights though, so no worries. I assume everyone has their own lives here. Should I buy Grounded for Rez because his game pass ended? That's a bummer. That's why I got it on Steam. One time buy. One and done. Although I might buy it on Switch at some point, just because it'd be fun to play mobile. Play whenever, wherever. Had a buddy from Ireland jump in for a bit one day. So you got an Irish, jeez. That's crazy. Like Brazil, France, Ireland, England. We want to help you upgrade the Discord, but I don't know how open you are for that since I can't do much. Can make it so much cooler, but you need to let me know. Down hard to spice it up. I was working on, part of it's just learning. I'm just not an expert on any of it, honestly, at this point. I'm just learning a lot right now. So I was working on coming up with emote ideas, as I'm sure some of you guys heard in the Discord if you were on there. But I also was working on some of the emotes, but it was a slow process. I have to kind of like relearn. Love Ireland is your fisherman? Nice. Fishing is a wonderful thing. Very relaxing. But yeah, I'm working on all of the stream stuff. I was looking up stream intros. It's just a lot. It's a daunting process with how busy I am, but I'll get it all figured out. Along with designing and making emotes, because I don't really want to spend money on them, and I have all the skills to do it, so it's like, why? There's no reason for me to pay for it or anything at this point. I can figure it out. I know Adobe products really well. Just gotta put some time getting comfortable with them again and designing everything. This song either. Oops. Oops, jeez, sorry. Dreaming about a rainbow trout in the US though. That'd be very fun. Done most of my fishing in my parents and uncle own a place in Mexico. Or like 3 different families own it together, but we go out on the kayaks in the ocean and go fishing. It's super fun. Always had a lot of fun doing that. Good workout too, which is also fun. But I'm working on, as I said, the emotes, and I'm gonna have a Weevil King and an Aphid King, so everyone can spam their favorite when we have votes. But I gotta come up with a couple more ideas as well. I got that right. Yeah. So I think tonight, once I get these last infused green shield bug and antlion, rough, right? They're painful. Once I get these last 2 towers finished up and detailed, I'll start working on these front and side spots. Got a lot more to figure out there. Give me a place to make my first base. Welcome in, Jason. Hope you're having a good evening. Let's see. I guess first question, do you want a like big fun, not this big, this is ridiculous, but do you want like a place where you can build a bigger base, or you just want like a place to start a good basic base? Add an ant queen emote. I need votes for Walter White and my new ant chicken Alfredo. As badge for subs, def make it channel related, like your dog logo. Yeah, I was thinking about like some building type emotes and stuff. I'm just not sure if it's gonna be like a hammer and a pickaxe, if that's too basic. I kind of want to make something more interesting, but not sure. Make them as thingies, emotes. Yeah, the aphid stuff as emotes is what I was thinking. The badges will be something totally different. Big base, I want to stick with it the whole game. Man, the hardest thing is picking a base spot. You can't really go wrong with it necessarily. Yeah, Riley's saying under the picnic table, which isn't a bad spot. There's really like just one infected ladybug under there, so it's not bad. You can also build anywhere on the picnic table. The sandbox is pretty difficult for the most part, so I probably wouldn't recommend it if you're going to New Game Plus. The sizzle's really easy to deal with, but the antlions get harder and harder. I just always suggest like don't do the brawny bin, don't do the deck. They're just really hard to build interesting bases in. They end up being more difficult to build in just like interesting. I've seen some really cool bases around here. You just have to worry about the mosquitoes. I have wanted to build a build here because you can lock all the ladybirds in their home. If you kill them, then they'll spawn down there for the most part. This is a pretty good safe spot, and these rocks are pretty open and stuff. You could build some cool things within the rocks as well. I've seen some stuff under the deck and stuff. You can make pretty good fortress areas there as well. That place is pretty horrifying now. I want to build something here. I think this would be a really interesting spot as well. The upper yard's kind of tough unless it's just like the fallen over stump, or if you build like off the ground. I've seen a really interesting base in the tire there too. And you can always build on the brawny bin and stuff too, or like build up on there or the table, but it's harder to build on a super flat area. You have unlimited food and you can have a mushroom factory. Aphid Island? Yeah, where's that? Right. This is not a bad spot either. It's pretty safe overall. But my suggestion is always just run around the map and find a place that looks interesting to you and make it work. Oh good, you told Crazia to get in here. Pagoda is a real good spot. Yeah, I mean, I always suggest the pagoda base. It's a little hard to get started in if you want to build it exactly like mine. And I've helped people do that. It's a little difficult, but it ends up being, it's pretty much safe from all raids except for flying raids. So it's super easy to defend. There's a field station in it, which makes it super convenient. And there's all this back area to build stuff on too, so he might be dead. Dan, you watch yourself. Ultra safe on the lilies on the pad. Yeah, the lilies are fine places too. A little harder to get started, but once you get the floating foundations or even just build foundations out, it's pretty easy. He's in custody. He gives clues on Discord. I know, you guys have a whole roleplay thing going. You guys took it to a whole nother level. I was surprised he just went along with it like nothing. No raid at all on the lilies. Interesting. I had not tested that one. Most of the raids in the pagoda get lost and can never make it, but if you build up on the top, the mosquitoes will get you. The base is ugly. Don't know why anyone would ever recreate it. Velocity was the first person to ever recreate it, so. Wife is texting me. I need to go put the bird to bed. Why is that broken? I spent half the day today. Every moment I had free from work, I was farming ash cement. Trying to get prepared to keep building. I'm not sure you need the floating foundation. Yeah, you can build normal ones. Just depends on what you prefer. But the normal foundations are definitely easier. A lot cheaper too. Alright, give me 1 second. I just have to go turn the light off in the other room for my wife and I have a bird. And I forgot to turn the light off, so I just gotta put her to bed real fast. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Record timing. Bird, I want to see it. Oh, no, you don't. She'll just scream really loud in the mic and I'll ruin everything. Yeah, don't get a bird. They're a lot. Damn, it's too late. Where was it? Okay. I know, Dan's on thin ice. I'm gonna have to report him here soon. I guess we don't have a police department yet. We have a treasurer, a president, and a vice president, but we don't have anyone to police staff. We need some mods. I don't even know why I'm doing it that way, actually. Because I'd be an officer. Gotta have someone, right? Oh, Velocity's just taking over the world, apparently. Maybe I need to be careful with Velocity and with Dan now. I vote no. I don't know, at this point, Dan might just incriminate himself from all these messages eventually. He's like criminal mastermind, but at the same time, that's how their ultimate downfall, really. They get cocky and make a mistake. Hope that's okay. I'm curious if Dan is crazy at this point. I wouldn't put it past it at all. Very easily see crazy just messing with us this whole time. But you gave up on your president role. Is that right? Is it 1? Or is it 2? Can't remember. Starting to think he's for real. What if I'm velocity? Oh, jeez. Now it's a deep, deep cover. Yeah, 1, 1, 1. I don't know why my brain's struggling with that so much. Also a new game +3, the Wolf Spider right next to the Orb Weaver and Burgle Slabs turned into a Black Widow. I was in the lower yard earlier, like yesterday, like under the wood plank over there next to the fallen tree, and there's a Black Widow in there, and it scared the crap out of me. I just was like, I'll just go I'll look at the bottom to see if I can find any milk molars and get those real fast. And nope, it's just a Black Widow running at me. I was like, what is this? I haven't had one of those moments in Grounded since like my very first playthrough. Did you get used to it? You don't like have that same like jump scare feeling all the time? It was horrifying. Sorry, Dan, you're not too good to you, human. New game theme, placed by Black Widow. Yeah. Saw its attack speed and web shot, and I said, "Yep, nope, I'm out of here." I mean, it's good. I like it. I enjoyed the black ox beetles in the lower yard and stuff too. Definitely adds a nice little spice to the whole thing. The only thing I don't like is that the green shield bugs spawn everywhere now. Those are horrific. I don't want to carry a trinket around just for green shield bugs. I'm okay without that. I had to farm 200 something against them just to get the gold card, so. Oh, dang it. I built this off. Shoot. Mistakes were made. What am I doing here? Why does this hurt my brain? Oh, duh. Because it's this? Yeah, duh. Okay, cool. Don't do what I tell you to do. What do we all have against Dan? I need your lawyer and who I'm going to press charges. I wish King faster respawn, but there's 2 of them now, so, you know. So technically they do respawn faster. I thought something was off here. I did this all wrong. Y'all are just letting me screw everything up over here. Distracting me with our murder mysteries. I'm all worried about the president and I'm getting all distracted. That's terrifying. Green shield bugs always scare me. Yeah, that's... And you're like, you don't quite know where to expect them as well. And then all of a sudden there's an infused one on you and you're like, wait a second. I'm not prepared. The last thing you need. Finally, I'm working on stump base. My friend finally gave me a break. I'll post some pictures of it. I want to see this. Finally. That's not right. There we go. You learn from your mistakes. Yeah, maybe. Can't promise that. I just like being an example for others. You don't have to be perfect. But if you can learn from your mistakes, that's a good thing. Save you a lot of pain. What if I'm knife? Oh my gosh. It's getting too deep now. I don't even know. Am I even timber anymore? Are we real? Am I alive? Am I asleep? It's definitely not ready for how many there are in New Game Plus, and yes, this stump base sounds so awesome. Yeah, there's quite a few of the green shield bugs. More than I need. I would have liked that when I was farming the gold card and only 2 of them spawn on the map, and now there's like 12 of them, and I don't need it anymore. Anyway, I need to go to sleep when it's getting super late. I'll stay the whole stream. No, you get some sleep. No worries. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I know how late it is. It's crazy. You're Riley now, no longer Timber. I shall steal your stream. See how it is. It's all a ploy to get the stream. I'm just trying to be confused. Trying to confuse me into leaking personal information. Black Widow jump scare, right? They gotcha. New Game Plus. They know what they're doing here. They got me good. I was not expecting some of the bugs they moved around. Phone number go? No. You can't have it. I don't have a landline. It's just my cell. Yeah. Ooh, got these 2. I don't have an infected wolf spider anymore, so I can get rid of this kid now. You'll just get a Black Widow. It'll be even a worse neighbor. Alright. We're at the same spot all around pretty much. Question is, do I want to design more of the front or the sides? Make sure I got all this right. I'm also still working through what I want to do on this. Got all sorts of random ideas going. Can't decide. Deeply unclear. I like certain parts of all of them, but none of them fully yet. Also need to figure out how I kind of like tie this into the rest of the city. I don't think it's going to be like ramps and stairs, but I might do ramps and stairs from at least part of them. I don't know. Hard to say. Decisions. What if we did? I like the idea of not just doing stairs. Especially where they're not necessarily needed. Could look kind of cool. Nikki, welcome in. First playthrough, and a wolf spider scared the hell out of my brother earlier, who didn't know they could jump so high. Told him to run, and he's like, I'm high up. Turns around, and yeah, they'll just follow you wherever. They don't care. They do not care at all. Kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll mess with it. Nothing wrong with entertaining an idea. Could do like stripes as well. Like skip a couple. What if I did that like in the middle? It's kind of cool. Got a very OP cone 5 hours ago. Salt damage up best, crit days, and wasp queen. Dang, that is a good one. I always get like crit damage best, and then nothing else useful. It's like, oh, and then summon, aggro, and major threat. And I'm like, I play on solo. I don't need any threat of any kind. Why you do this to me? Oh, I can't even get a good one with the Finale Fury, which is what I really want. I'd love a like a salt damage one, so I could use my Club of the Mother Demon with that. That would be really cool. Get that Finale Fury and get attacking really fast with a club. Probably be broken. I wish I had another one of those here. I would really like that. Not possible though. Could do. Where are the statues? Use them enough, you think I'd know. Got Mant. Guess I want to center though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, I gotta pull up this reference image. Alright, we gotta work on... I don't know how I want to do the front quite yet, but I like this detail for the sides. My best so far is a double fresh implant and crit chance. Not too bad. They're hard to get since you can't re-roll them, but I have 2 wolf spiders, but the explosives are still there from the original run. Yeah, so I want to figure out how to do that tonight, I think. Like, because no need to switch weapons. That is nice. If you could get one implant fresh weakness and then fresh damage up best, that would be very good. Then you're really starting to break things. There is a lot of things that are weak to fresh too. So I think I want to go something like this. I'll leave enough room so we can still see that. I want to cover up my statues. They're too expensive to do that. And a boss damage? Yeah. I have gotten literally no good boss damage ones. They have all been horrifically bad. Like, so bad. Depressingly bad. Not a fan of it so far. But I'm sure I'll get a good one eventually. I've gotten more like generally good ones with like lifesteal and stuff. Have to restart your phone, no worries. Wonder if boss damage works on infused bugs? I don't believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that it's just the bosses. Those the infused bugs should still count as just a standard bug. Actually, this needs to go forward. It does have a purple health bar, that is true. But I couldn't quite say. Have to be someone with data mine or something. Unlikely, but possible. What if? What? What, Dan? What now? What'd you do to him? I can't make a PO box or anything, because if you're gonna send me body parts or something. This will need some columns, though. I don't know how we want to work those in. Get on there. I'm knife. Possible. It's always possible. I don't know anything anymore. My brain just hurts. You got me all sorts of confused. Oh. I don't know what's up and down, left or right. Everyone in my chat could just be damn. Hey. Stop that. I'm back, Dan? Sure. Or is Dan back? Huh? That's the question. Nobody knows. No, I'm Dirty Dan. No, you're Pinhead Larry. Who you calling Pinhead? Yeah, I can quote the SpongeBob all night. Oh, down knife's Dirty Dan. Gotta wake up. Not enough caffeine today. Supposed to have some showing up tomorrow in the mail, but it keeps getting delayed. I think this needs to go up one, so I can put these pillars under it. Maybe. Too close? Get in there. I think that'll probably work better, but we'll see. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Whoa. Leg. Trick asking. They don't really work here. Oops, dang it. Maybe they don't go in the front. Something off about this stem bracket meh, problem fine. What? Seems off about this stem bracket? What do you mean, stem bracket? Who's gonna let you down? I'm confused now. Oh, you're building? Well, I don't know what you're building, so how am I supposed to know? Oh, Rick's gonna let us down, is that what you're saying? I mean, there's nothing wrong with rotating things. A lot of my stuff ends up rotated. Getting taken over by bees. This is not your new home. Go away. Oh, duh. You work on that stump base. There's probably not a good way to line everything up with the stump. It's not a symmetrical shape. Is it Richtofen? What is off? What am I doing wrong here? I think the whole thing needs to go. Oh, it's so close though. Dang. I guess it works. This is definitely not right though. This is creative? No, it's a custom game. But the only things I have changed are I have raids off. I turned the handy nat on, which now doesn't really mean anything because it's available in New Game Plus. And I have the resource spawning turned up to so everything spawns in one day instead of like 5 days for Lent. But other than that, I still collect all the materials and stuff. I had to come in just to say sick frickin' thumbnail. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Glad you like it. I had fun making it. I mean, the base is doing all the work, honestly. I didn't have to do much. I just took a screenshot. But thank you. Glad you like it. Trying to design emotes and thumbnails. I'm all over the place right now making things. It's been fun, though. Looks nuts. Thank you. Having a blast right now. New Game Plus is a good time for me. See-through jump scare. This needs to go out more now. Hope you're doing good though, See-through. Haven't heard from you from a bit. I've been streaming every night, so I haven't been hanging out in your streams like normal. Did you have any trouble loading your world today? No, I didn't have any trouble actually. Everything has been, and I've been on and off pretty much the entire day. Everything seems to be working flawless. But Luderav was saying he was having, I'm good, I'm streaming right now, just on a smoke break. Nice. Dang, I'm like VIP status over here. See-through's streaming and coming into my stream. Holy cow, we made it, boys. But Luderav was saying that he had some syncing issues today. That's even more impressive. I'm planning on doing a huge build and am in custom game as well with raids up to. Don't know if I'm going this wild though. Yeah, I'm just crazy. I just love, I can't get rid of the like grind personally. I do really enjoy like the normal game mechanics for survival. And I've always built in normal survival or at least some type of like semi-custom build. But there's something just like chill about going and gathering materials while I like try to process how I want to design things. Gave me some sort of playground errors. Not even in playgrounds. That's weird. Definitely can't say anything there. I've been lucky. I haven't had any issues though. I don't need to use vertical walls for this either. I wonder if it could be a different height. Could be even closer. There? Maybe? That might work better. Enjoy your night, bud. Back to killing zombies. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hope you have a good rest of your stream as well. Two out? Is that too much? Don't love it. Blocks off the balcony. So kind of just have to build out and see what happens. Might look better as I get more details in. What do you do, See-through? I have never seen your content. See-through is a grounded OG. Still plays it here and there. He's got a little mini series going on right now. Unless you're being sarcastic. Yeah, I love gathering because I usually end up stumped for a while on a build, so the gathering is a calm, and then I get stressed planning a build and I can't decide. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that's why a huge reason I'm really enjoying New Game Plus specifically is because I get to replay the game while also like continuing on fun builds. Oh, actually that was right, because that needs to move on. What's off here? Yeah, the some downtime just to be able to kind of figure it builds out. You gotta have some time to like sit and think and process the whole thing. At least I like that. Stops for burnout a little bit too. Every once in a while, it's a good time. The door is off center, yeah. I also didn't move this other wall properly. See-through got a sick broodmother mask. Yeah, he made one. I think he posted that video like today. He's been on a crafting spree. Wait, that's not right. Oops. Excuse you? You can't go there. Yeah, out of nowhere, he started making like grounded cosplay stuff. I was like, dang, dude, looks sick. I love making stuff like that. I've made all sorts of architecture models and stuff. Dude, stop deleting that. Okay, we're getting close. Lots of things to still figure out. I think these need to go then. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. So this should work then. I need to put that in. Actually, I could probably stick out one more. Yeah, maybe. Fill these little gaps in. Wants columns though. Feels like it needs something to like frame the entrance. I might move into my stump base, as I never had this pawn base ever. Ooh, what is it? I was actually curious about that. About the fertilizer. Instant grow? Ooh, interesting. I was wondering if it was just like rotten food 2.0. If it's instant, that makes it way better. I guess it depends on how much it costs to dupe as well. If it's efficient, that'd be really good. You get a handful from the starting point though, so. Not much? Yeah, let me know. That'll be interesting. I have a lot of like super growth stuff that never really, I don't use very often because it's kind of annoying at times. It's not like the most effective way to get things other than muscle sprouts, I think. It can be convenient at times, but it's not always useful. Excuse you? Does that want to sit back? Could do, maybe do this. Got the whole design process going on tonight. I have no clue what I'm doing currently. I'm just feeling it out as we go. I didn't spend any time coming up with ideas today, so y'all get to see the rough and raw process, which is good. Not everything turns out clean and simple right off the bat. It's not great. It's not great. It's a little... like, why don't these not line up? Devs, what are you doing to me here? What am I supposed to do with this? I know it's for the other thing, but like... can I have something that works there as well? It's a house and a house. With a mouse and a house. It could be something. I don't know. Maybe. Too close. 3K? Not too bad. I'm so stupid. I planted my mushroom on day 50 and I now realize I never started. And I'm on day 120. Oh man. I've been there. I know the feeling. I do funny stuff like that all the time. Oh, it's not gonna work, but I could do it like here. Why can't I do it there? It's not obstructed, there's nothing there. Come on, grounded, don't be silly. Alright, it's too dark, I can't see anything. Yeah, we've all done that. I can't say I've left it for 70 or so days, but I've definitely forgot it for like 10 for 15. If you do super growth, you can actually do that without the fertilizer. Unless it's like an extra boost. But you can get super growth just by using all rotten food. 5 of them. That will also give you super growth, but maybe they added a bigger super growth. I haven't messed with that at all. Okay. Need some stairs as well. I think those want to be out a little bit more. Don't want it all to feel too crowded. Farming lint, it's a lot of work. Luckily they added in 1.4, they added a handful more spawn locations. So you can get like 250. Also, if you haven't checked out my video on YouTube, I have a lint farming video tutorial. Shows the routing I use. Quick, easy ways. Let one more out. I think. Do one of these. Seems to do both. Yeah, makes sense. But insta growth is really good. I can sense raids if my tip things fade away for like 0.1 seconds. I like the tool tips. We'll definitely watch that right now. Yeah, it should be pretty helpful, I think. It's not great. It's kind of how I did the other one though, so. At a firefly, I went flying. This maybe? I'll just use those somewhere else if I need to. Or actually what I did was... Yeah. That's what I did. Fortunately, they need like one more stair type. I guess I could always just build more like, build it like that. Just don't like that as much. Get down there. Like when a weevil or aphid hits a burr, it just goes to orbit. Just yeet them out there. She gone. Yeah, that's probably better. Not happy about it, but it's better. No, I'm happy about it. It looks good. Just make it one bigger to make it feel like a little more legit. Doesn't feel as awkward. It's more stair-like. I'll figure out how I want to do this though. know why just foundations and stuff want to lag so bad. It's almost like I have 10 trillion items in my game. Just a few. Figure out this. Doesn't feel... I don't think I just want a flat wall. Maybe? I'm on a roll today. Fresh damage up best, blocks done, and bow attack. I mean, bow attack's pretty horrible, but blocks done. As long as you get good blocks, yeah, that's not bad. I haven't tried that one out to see if, like, how it feels. I'm currently using a trickle regen, which is not any good. I thought it was going to be better than it is. And then a lifesteal with the quickness. I also have a lifesteal and damage resist one. And then like assault damage up best and parry heal and one other thing. I really want a Finale Fury lifesteal with a good damage. That would be really good. Also damage resist. The new damage resist change they did is actually really good. Not to be overlooked. I think there's a lot of really overpowered combos that we just haven't quite figured out yet. There's only so many options, but at the same time, you can pretty much build a custom trinket for every scenario in the game. Oh, you have it recorded too? Knife? Just yeeted himself up into orbit. The first Weevil in space. Hello, everyone, your favorite Dan is here. You were here earlier. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Almost need to do that here as well. The tiered effect might work better. This spot's feeling good though. I need to build this one higher, but it's not. Dang. I don't know if I can. Glad you missed me. That doesn't feel right. Could get rid of that. It'd be weird too, though. I don't know. We'll look at it later. These are the hardest details to figure out on a build, typically. It's just kind of like... Sorry about that. Trying to get all the foundations and sort of like topography of it all figured out. If you do a good job at this stuff, I think it really can add a huge amount of detail to a build. But it can be one of the more difficult things to figure out. It's time consuming. But if you get it all kind of figured out early on, it makes a huge difference for a good build. How Lucky Hat is impossible to get. The gold coins don't spawn. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's going to be like an event for next year. Unfortunately, the PlayStation release kind of messed up some of those events, I think. But it's very possible we get it next year for St. Patrick's Day, along with Valentine's Day, since they weren't technically allowed to release any content because of PlayStation. So I think we just lost out on those events this year, but it's very possible we get them again some other time. I think this needs to go out one more. 2 more? Yeah, gotta be a full size. Because they didn't give me half vertical stairs. It's the little things. Excuse you? Why can't I relocate you? Rude. feel? Yeah, that feels less awkward. I posted a pic in the Discord. Do you think you go look? You think it looks good? One sec. Supposedly you can set your date. Yeah, if you watch Jade's video, he posted about that like yesterday. You can just change your date on your console and make it spawn. If you're really, really wanting them. I was tempted. Very tempted. But I honestly don't think I'm going to wear a Loot Luck hat when I can get a trinket with Loot Luck on it. Posted a video in the Discord? Oh, jeez. I probably can't show it on stream, so... Just crazy bound and gagged. No, it's fine. Sure. That's what they all say. Build. Fills that in. How many times if this happened you can say that's what they all say? I mean, I haven't had that many conversations with murder suspects, so it's a new one for me, I'll give you that. The song is putting me to sleep. I don't want that open, sir. They can be pretty cool sometimes. Maybe? I don't know how to answer that. This could be a good use for these. Or actually... They're a corner piece? Need a half corner piece. Guys, what are you doing to me, devs? How am I supposed to finish this if this is my only option? Forgot Mr. Moth is next to my stump base. He's sleepy. There's quite a few of them on the map now, too. And they added a handful of them. Guess I could do... what? This? It's kind of funky. Might work, though. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting tired already, so Judge is signing off for now. No worries. No worries. Thanks for hanging out, Knife. Appreciate it. And thank you for the... yeah, thank you for the $5, by the way. Really appreciate it. Were you going to sleep so you can say more stuff as Dan? Come on. It's all Dan. All the time. Don't like too deep. Everyone that's leaving just could be Dan. That is the scary thing of it all. I did one and then slightly better. I just fly my handy gnat over. It's way easier. Yeah. Now I'm going to spend time with the future wife. Ooh, congratulations. Enjoy. Hung out with the current wife all night. Hey, sorry for asking him, but could you maybe look at the Discord? Gotta go soon. Yeah, no worries. One sec. I didn't know Dan was getting married. Jesus. Oy vey. Alright. I definitely think you're on the right track, but maybe try a different material, whether it's like weed stems or even if it's just some other columns as well. Look at the video too. Yeah, one sec. It's just a lot of mushroom is all. I think the one thing I don't like about mushroom as someone who uses a lot of mushroom is that because it's all one texture, like, I mean, from here you literally can't, you can hardly tell other than there. Like if you're looking over here, you can hardly see any of the details. So you have to be like way up here to really start to see like the different design. And like here is a great example of where like I need to use like some other material because it's not reflecting on the amount of detail there is. Like here it works well. Just like I think the pagoda base is a good example too, where it's like this, where like one material that's already on the map is already showing. The deck that's holding up the top layer of column is burr. If that matters at all. Yeah, even just like some little like triangular pieces of some other, it's like, even if it's just some of these, like, I always like ash cement, but that doesn't mean that's what the only option out there, you know? But doing something just to add in another material might help sort of break up the just repeated pattern of mushroom. Because you either have to do stuff like this where you start building a lot of depth and then use lighting to sort of backlight it. That can help a lot, similar to that kind of works here. But if it's a lot of mushroom like that, Asher stem definitely works. But I mean, it's also whatever you like. Don't only listen to what I'm saying. That's just like my personal opinion, is that it tends to help to have multiple materials. Sort of breaks things up a bit. Yeah, and like building around the statues can help a little too, similar to like what I did here. Give them like a little cove almost to go in. Then you can do fun lighting effects. But you definitely are on the right track. It's definitely looking good. Don't feel like I'm like only criticizing it. Yeah, I don't know, I'm here to help for sure. It's finding a balance of I want to help you guys build cool stuff as well. So I'm definitely happy to help. And thank you for saying I'm the expert. I appreciate that. I might just be the biggest no-lifer when it comes to grounded building, really. No, there's a lot of people that build like crazy in this game. It's just a good game to build in. It's like I want something to go behind there, but it just doesn't want to work for some reason. Yeah, it's like, why does the center of these not work? Weird. But that could be kind of crazy. Gotta go all peace out and have an amazing night. One of these days I'll hopefully have enough to donate. No worries, man. Don't ever feel obligated to. I definitely appreciate it. It helps, but there's absolutely no obligation. My fam lets me. Don't worry about it. You don't get yourself in trouble to donate a couple bucks to me. I will be okay. But I appreciate the thought. Playing games with their best friends. Did you just change your... I was like, why is your profile pic thing different? See you later, Riley. Thanks for coming in. Keep working on that build too. It's starting to get there. It's getting better and better every time you post a picture of it. Oh, Dan's gotta go and Crazy's just gonna show up. Huh? Huh? Is that what's gonna happen? I really love the tip about the grass floors to catch the burrs in the upper yard. I never thought about that. Everything to make collecting easier. That is my goal. Everything I've done outside of my specific builds is to make collecting materials more efficient. And if I could build in the undershed, I would do that as well. Changed it because I had some time and couldn't find my knife dragon I was drawing. Nice. It's hard to tell what it is from here. It's too tiny. I don't know my chat big enough. It's a start. I also screwed up because it's definitely meant to be way taller than that. Dang it. Yeah, it's supposed to go all... Dang it. What am I doing? Got ahead of myself. I thought it looked a little squatty. Rude. How did it delete that one? Alright, it needs to be... Let's go one lower. Do you need reading glasses? When I was going through pictures, I saw an old picture of me with pink hair. Is that the little profile picture? Looks like an animated thing. It's just really hard to tell because it's so small on my second monitor. I have great short vision. My distance vision is abysmal. I need distance glasses. That looks less squatty. That feels about the right height. I don't think I want to go any higher. No, I should change it to it. Oh, there you go. We all had fun. Binoculars. Yes, I do need binoculars. That is true. Just stick those suckers. I'll strap them on. Not loving this. Lots of detail to figure out, but I'm not loving it yet. Honestly, this is how most builds start. I hate them until I no longer hate them. Every build's bad until all of a sudden it's not. Don't know if that makes people feel better or not. What if I did... Dang it. There you go. What? Oh, I was like, where am I? Stinking teleporters. Building and grounded is about compromise. That is true. You can do just about anything, but there are certain things that are just not possible. And when you accept that, you find more interesting, unique ways. Every time I build a new build, I'm like, there's no way I can top this. And then I build something that I think's cooler than the last thing. And then I build something that I think's cooler than the last thing. And then I see a build that's cooler than what I build. I'm just like, there's an endless amount of creativity to be had. Actually, it would be these. Where am I going? What am I thinking here? Like that. There. So this just needs to go like that. Yeah. I was on the right track. That's a bit of a bummer though. Why? 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 Why they gotta do me like that? Why do they have to meet so weirdly? The sandcastle build is wild though. Go off. It's beautiful. Can't wait to see it finished. Crazy thing is who knows when it's ever gonna be finished at this point. It could just go on forever, it feels like. I got a whole, like, housing district to build out. I got... This is all gonna be housing. I have to finish the crypt underneath this. I have to finish this build still. I haven't done any of the lighting on it. This will be like a big plaza, maybe marketplace. This is either going to be like a high district of nicer houses or a big marketplace. This is like a amphitheater sort of thing. This will all be housing and buildings. This will be a giant like bathhouse sort of build thing. There's a lot to go. And I still have to build the back tower here. I just built the tower start, but I haven't done like hardly anything with this either. It feels like a point that really needs some love. And I could make it a more efficient base. I even could totally tear it down and try to rebuild something even better, which might happen because it feels awkwardly big. Best place to get weed stems is right over here. Go! I swear the handy net's feeling slower than ever right now. Who here is wondering where Crazy is? We all are. This is the best place. As you can see, you really get the full effect when you cut down all the grass. It is all right here. Endless amounts. Seeing all of that burr lol. Yeah, it's a lot of burr floors. That's why, as you can see here, this walkway sort of thing is gonna go around the entire outside. I forgot about that. I'm gonna do an entire thing around the outside and probably do stairs like this stuff like all around it as well. But that's all gonna be weed stems because I don't think I can mentally do this much grinding, especially when all the weed stems are right here. It does look so good. That's the part. That's what I struggle with. Same with like ash cement. It just looks good. I really like it, and I can't stay away from it. But dang, is it a lot. Give a lollipop. One of the big ones, I told him not to come to the live until he finished it. What, are you in cahoots with Dan now? Like backing up his stories? Trying to throw us off the trail? What flavor lollipop was it? You're a judge and you can't be paid. Well, everyone has a price. Cherry is his favorite. Telepatties don't fit the grounded theme. I mean, this weird science stuff it does, I think. And it really, the whole like janky science experiment is fitting to me, I think. Not perfect by any means, but they need to be in the game though. They don't, but I like them. Why does he like cherry? It's just like cough medicine. This does look kind of interesting. Might have to do that on this other side as well. And now I feel like I have to do this because I did it over here. Why is this not placing? Duh. Perfect, I got a stair right there. Alright, that does feel... Oh, dang it. Feel a bit better. Can't wait to have them. I'm just lazy on the Java-matic. Yeah, they are, like, really convenient. Like, it feels game-breaking almost because it's so nice. Especially for someone like me who has multiple builds. Because I used to take zip lines back and forth and back and forth. And now I can just pop into each base. I used to take this zip line from here all the way to the pagoda base, and it was not quick. Dan for president. Who's with me? I knew this was coming. The Coltana is great. I wanted to do the Black Anthill, but I don't want to run there. But you can TP there. Man. The ziplines are good, but also, now that I have telepodies, they feel horrible. But the telepodies are so expensive, I can't buy enough of them yet. I haven't been grinding enough bugs. I keep just building. Too many things to do. But it's in a good way. I enjoy having like random tasks to do again. Like, oh yeah, I can go get a couple milk molars, and then I can go farm, and then do some story, find a super chip or two. Oh man. Had two Jack and Cokes with dinner. I needed to keep drinking a couple, it's just making me tired. Keep in mind, I remember my enemies, for example, Crazy. Oh jeez. They're good for shorter range travel. Yeah, they are. Easter eggs, I found 2 in 100 hours of game and looted a trinket, now useless, and some chocolate, so not worth chasing it. Yeah, they are not great. The chocolate doesn't do anything, unfortunately, other than give you a little bonus, but I found, I don't know, 10 or 15 probably. I've had a lot better luck than you have. Got one right here. Hey, the handy net can mess with the eggs. What? How? What a weird mechanic. I wonder if this is at all intended. I'm just using the normal left click. Random. Like, oh, I wanted to sleep, but I can't with this coffee. I need some coffee right now, honestly. I'm still trying to find my last, like, 12 molars for New Game Plus. I just look up a guide. Honestly. Some of them are well hidden. Extremely well hidden. I feel like I need to build some of this out to see. It ain't doing it for me yet. Sometimes you gotta see it to really know what you're feeling. What is this song? Well then, why am I drinking coffee at 11:30? Hope the Easter eggs were worth something. Yeah, not much, sadly. If you don't have the sour, mint, and spicy trinkets, they are worth those because you have a decent chance to get them in those. But if you already have those, then they're not that great. Overall, for people really far in the game, they don't have a lot of utility or anything. They're just kind of fun. Which, I mean, Easter eggs, just candy. So, it's kind of thematically correct. They have guides. I was trying to find them. Guides for the Easter egg. Sorry. Why should I tell you as you would already know? Didn't realize the handy nat was available in New Game Plus till it was later. Yeah, New Game Plus 1. That's why I was like, come on, devs, what are you doing to me? They added it into the game. Why did they fit together there, but not on the top? What? How? Why? Why, devs? Have a good one, everyone. I'm out. Bye, and stay grounded. You too, Mr. Smoka. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. How are you all on this now? Everyone just knows everyone that everything is happening. And I'm just over here like, what if you don't want to incriminate yourself? I mean, you're all incriminated at this point because you're all Dan. I just have one viewer. I thought I had all these viewers and it's just Dan. I don't know how he types so fast. Yeah, that definitely doesn't look as good as I'd like it to. What? No, thank you. Drink Death Wish coffee, which is 400. I'd have a heart attack. Let me find some. Oh, molars, yeah. The gnats, yeah, very good for that. Especially in New Game Plus, the gnats amazing for finding molars because they are very well hidden. Some of them are in some ridiculous spots, which is I enjoy. I wish they were like that in the new regular game. I had a lot of fun finding them. No wonder you can switch accounts so fast. That's about the only thing that would do it. I wouldn't know. I'd be dead with having a heart attack with that much caffeine. I thought having a bang energy with 350 was a lot. Calms me down because I have ADHD. I know the feeling. I don't feel like a normal human being until I have a cup of coffee. And it just gets me to like, doesn't make me energetic. It just makes me not 90% asleep. Can I do like, why do these not line up better? Come on now, do it. Do it. Oh, you gotta do me like this, game. Thought I had something going with this double roof thing, but it's not happening. In what universe is this supporting 205 things? What? 106? What are you supporting? All of this is grounded. This whole wall is supported by that. What am I gonna do if I want to move it? See, obviously it's not supporting that many things though, because it just lets me move it. This is also the wrong way around. That doesn't help at all. Doesn't look very good. Those were the days. Oh, it's wild. I just smoke a lot of weed. I know the feeling, Atlas. I know the feeling. Used to have a good trip, mate. Those were the days. Ooh, a Pop-Tart? That sounds good. I don't have any good snacks right now. I need my precedent image again. Don't. Like, what? What is happening here? Nothing about this is working. Like, what? This looks horrible. I never noticed how off these ones were. Dang. But Knife, you were working on your car. What if I just use like mushroom in the middle? You guys' stories are slipping up now. Why did those not fit? What is this? Why is this a thing? Urgh. Hello? Will small triangles work better? Sure, that makes sense. Why? That doesn't make any sense at all. Maybe needs Ashima in the middle still. Water pump was moving, so I couldn't take the bolts off. What is happening here? You need an extra hand to help. But he's working on it all alone now. He needed an extra hand, but he just decided to dip and leave him. All alone. There's no one here beside me. Could do that. Y'all have committed. Unless this all is just Dan, and it's just Dan, there's no one else here. Y'all are committed to the story. Excuse you? Get out of here. Nope, who came? Dan to help fix the car? Like you guys actually know each other? And it just conveniently fits the whole story. It's possible. Dan, I don't know what's up and down anymore. Life just feels like one big mystery that I don't understand anymore. Now my brain just hurts. Wife's uncle. Where's the proof, though? Where's the proof? And he just says it's a lie every time, too. I don't know who to believe anymore. Could probably use a different material in this little spot as well. Back is so messed up from picking my kid up all day. He's a heavy little dude. Needs more dimension compared to the rest of the build. It's really what it's missing. Don't know how yet. That or feathers. Feather might look better. condemned now. You can have your depression. Dan, take over time to switch places. I don't even know who's who anymore. Y'all are too good. I don't even know if I'm real anymore. Or if I'm just a figment of my own imagination. I'm Dirty Damn. I don't really like either of those. Looks so much better on my precedent image. Let me go gather some of these materials and look at this from a different angle. Tonight's a great example of the different struggles of design as you get further and further into a build. It's not always as easy as I can make it look. You go away. Excuse you. Oh my gosh, it's an infused one. Of course it is. It's got lifesteal explosions. Just whip it. Oh jeez. This is the first infused one of these antlions that I've had. Interesting. They're actually easier than the other antlions. Because they don't move. Pass. Nuh-uh. Trust the messages. How much is Dan paying y'all to play into his mind games? That's what I'm saying. He's got everyone in chat in on it now. That's what it feels like. Whoa. Glitching out on a weed stem. Yeeted. The only thing I'm not... Excuse you? Why is there an antlion coming after me? You couldn't see the pink hair, I put it in off topic. It's a tiny image. But I'll have to check the off topic later. Oh my. Oh my what? I mean, you can't be the world leader here. There's just a chat president. That's all. I'm not sure what kind of power even comes with chat president. Honestly, we never discussed those terms. Hot Pockets. Oh, we can't lie. Hot Pockets are so good. You're not wrong. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in a long time. Some, like, columns here too. Yeah. Hot Pockets. Hot Pocket. Yeah, it needs a lot more. these have so much detail in them, comparatively. Gotta think on it. If you don't like Hot Pockets, but you like pizza, you're weird, right? And pizza pockets, anything that's a pocket is a good time. Dude, these explosive antlions are ruining my life. How rude. I'm gonna trap that dude all the way in there so he can't attack me. That's the great thing is you can hide most of them, but you gotta get to the point where you can hide them. Pizza is a bus. Yep. Love me some good pizza. Guess the thing is, if I kill these ones, they might come back as those infused ones that ruined everything. Tried to ruin my whole life. Domino's is very good. You got a pretty solid barbecue chicken pizza. It's my go-to. So why is that not all depositing? I'm gonna have to put some thought into this front area tonight and tomorrow. Let's just had Domino's tonight. Nice. My dad made ribs, twice baked potatoes, cheesy jalapeno bread, and corn, and it was amazing. You're wasting all your data there, Knife. It's gotta be expensive. Is that from yesterday? Ooh, 6 cheese? Yum. More cheese is always better. That is the general rule. This is a toughie. I'm gonna have to put some serious thought into how I want to do this. Oh, Dan. Oh, Dan. Well, I love the towers so far. Those are really good. I really like this inner detail here. Maybe I need to do something. It's hard because it's only 1 block deep. I don't know if I want to make it wider as well. Might just need some ash cement highlights. Papa John's. Another way we're doing it better. Papa John's is good. Sometimes. Dang, your build is nuts, man. Keep it up. Welcome in, Jeremy. Hope you're having a good night, and thank you. Appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. We got a lot to figure out still. This build's only... There's a lot to be done in this build still, but it's coming together. I'm having fun. I was eating chicken from them, but the 4th piece was moldy on the inside. Yikes. That's horrible. Yeah, that's horrible. Thanks for stopping in though, Jeremy. Hope you're having a good evening. You ate it too slow? That would have had to been really slow. But yeah, Jeremy, I'm trying to make the most epic grounded build ever made. If I can finish this whole thing out, I think I'm in contention for the craziest thing ever made in grounded. And that's how I like it. Go big or go home. Yeah, it's been pretty good just working on New Game Plus 2. Nice. I am also in New Game Plus 2. But I have not been working on the story at all. I've literally just been building. We sprinted through New Game Plus 1, got the telepathies, and now we're just gonna build for a while. Or if you give me a bowl of ramen, it'll be gone in 1 second. But if I give you a plate of wings, how long will it take for you to make them gone? That's the true question. Seems like you're deflecting to avoid the question or the answer. Are you eating ramen or pizza and chicken? Make up your mind. I think he's deflecting. So far it has been, buddy, I watch a lot of gameplay in this and I haven't seen nothing like it. Appreciate it. Glad. I do know a couple pretty epic builders, but I think I got him with this one. I think we can make it happen. And there's so much more to come. This whole thing will be completely filled out at the end of it. There won't be an inch of sand or sandbox left by the time I'm done with it. 2 minutes? Yeah, you gotta be faster than that. If you can eat ramen in 1 second, it's pretty slow. I'll figure out how to do this. Like ramps or something. Mine hurts, Brentja? What? What language is that? I was like, it sounds like it. Reading it, it sounds German to me, but I don't know any actual German, so. There is a grounded streamer that is from Germany that does some epic builds. AJL Buddy, if you haven't checked him out. He's not very active on YouTube from what I've seen, but he streams on Twitch most days, most mornings. Mornings for me. Was raised in Germany by my cousins for a bit. Nice. That's awesome. I wish I would have lived in another country, taken up an opportunity to do like some school from a different country or something. There were some opportunities at my high school to do that, and I just didn't. And I definitely regret it. Would have been great opportunities. Do this. Yeah. Why is that one not want to do it? There we go. What do you say, Dan, in German? Mars burning, yes, is what it says. Either way, you guys are fantastic. Happy I stumbled across the channel. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Makes the whole thing more fun. Even if everyone in the chat is actually just Dan. Give heartburn, take some medicine or something. All jokes aside, if I ate that piece, if I didn't feel its texture, I've got food poisoning. Probably. Good, but not child friendly. Just kidding. I mean, have you heard Dan's horror stories? Murder mysteries, whatever you want to call them? No child's safe. I'd have nightmare fuel with that stuff. It's like spooky and ominous, but like it's not actually. It's just like just creepy enough to make me feel creeped out, even though it's very like there's nothing actually like creepy and horrifying about it. But there is at the same time. Shall I do another one? I don't know, I'm gonna have nightmares again. This isn't working quite the way I want it to. Yeah, I don't know what that means, so... Just in German. Ja. What would we do without Google? Guess I should build all this so this stinker doesn't try to destroy everything if I run over here again. Why is this all off one? What's happening here? Y'all just decided to be goofy? Not that this is gonna make any difference whatsoever in the grand scheme of things. It'll hurt my brain. Cracks glass skates across the floor. A man can be seen out of the window peering, in eyes white and blank, expressionless. You feel yourself start to be taken in by his grasp. You gotta like start writing like novels or something. You got a spooky mind. What are you supporting? It's not how supports work. Want me to do the hedge lab? I do need to do that still. Wait a second. Did I mess up? All of this off one? Yeah. It is, isn't it? Oh, I forgot. I made these ones. Yeah, whatever. No one will ever notice. Except for me. That one was a bad one, I know. I mean, none of them are bad, they're just creepy. Hello? One perk of first person handy net. Oh, I should hit the hay. Sounds good, Dan. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Feel free to give us the president back anytime, though. We miss his presence. It's not the same without him. Maybe he actually got to sleep tonight. since he's not normally able to. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm pretty tired. Chat's pretty slow. Seems like a lot of people have gone to bed. I think I'm going to call it there tonight. Tomorrow is my birthday, though. So I'm going to have drinks with my parents. And then I'll probably try to get on close to the same time as I did tonight, around 8-ish PST. And I'll make sure to have some caffeine, and we'll do some more building. I'll try to figure out some more of this so we can do some more building, and I might have some fun and just do some story and stuff as well. So I still have a decent amount of I have the Undershed, I got the Wasp Queen, I haven't fought any of the bosses, Stump Lab, Hedge Lab. I think all I've done is the Haze, and I still have to do the Pond as well, so maybe we'll do some story, get through some of that as well, and have some more fun. But thank you all for coming in and hanging out. It was a great night. Hope everyone has a good rest of their night, and I will catch you on the next one tomorrow. But see ya.